in one move. That's right.
Well, you
11 to
talk about
3.
stopping the momentum. That's exactly what Hans needed. Momentum is gone. And every win here, every draw, maintaining that huge lead in the score, the chance of a comeback diminishes. Just statistically, there's just not a lot of time.
Yeah, there's only going to be time for a few more games in this 3+1 segment, maybe 3. I think Ding at this point would probably want more games, more opportunities. But Hans is, he's up in this match for a reason. So when it's 10 to 3, nothing has really changed. I mean, maybe Ding has seized his opportunities. A world-class player like that is going to get some wins. Like, it would just be unfathomable to go the entire match without a win. So we knew it was going to happen at some point. But Hans has just come back from this very short break in the 3+1 and said, okay, business as usual. Remember how this match was going, for the first segment and a half? That's how it's going to continue to go. And he's back on top, 11 to 3, and looking very comfortable.
Yeah, I mean, very impressive just match so far. I mean, even that last game, Hans's openings, he's been doing very well against Ding. Even with the black pieces, like is that Ding's repertoire isn't necessarily suited for winning with black. He's been playing very solid. He's been banking on getting good positions with white, and Hans hasn't been allowing that.
Mm-hmm.
Even here, we have like a Petrov. Black is doing okay. And Queen A5, there were some ideas of sacrificing, so that does force the exchange of white's light squared bishop for the knight. And I don't mind that at all, but the question here, yeah.
That looks like a
Hans
very
is
powerful
nice.
move to get rid of these bishops. Because had you maybe played knight to d4, I can understand why Ding would want that position. You have the bishop pair, maybe c5 coming, but yeah, having maybe the dark square bishops being traded in the future, I can understand a little bit more.
I wonder if he's looking at taking on f6, and after take on f3, move the queen out of the way. He's played it.
Mm-hmm.
This just allows a lot of trades, but if everything trades off and black eventually takes on f6, just an ugly pawn structure. Also, f3 could be a weakness. It is a weakness.
Definitely. Yeah.
And could be looking at a position where just white's playing for a win without risk.
Yeah, and not just playing for a win, but playing the game on without risk, right? We're going to eat a lot of the
Rook,
clock up in an
rook,
opposite bishop position.
rook e5 and queen g5 I'm trying to make work.
Yeah.
There was probably
Yeah, that
something
looked
wrong
quite
with
tempting.
that. Rook e5 in the previous move. I want to go rook e5 to play queen g5. Not
I
sure if there's something wrong with that.
guess queen a6 to try to give a check, something desperate, but I really like the look of
Yeah,
that
queen
one.
a6. Oh, queen a6. That does look good.
We can see the blue arrow indicating pretty much a necessary move, the top computer move in the position in order to really stay in it. And queen f4 comes with a lot of threats as well. You're eyeballing the c7 square, rook e5, queen g5.
Yeah, this position is easier to play for white. That as long as that bishop stays on d4, very strong. So
I
queen
really like
d6
queen
is nice.
c7.
Preparing c5. Yeah, queen
Queen
c7 would have been
c7
annoying.
and rook takes e6 was a threat there.
Oh. So queen takes a3 is available.
Mm-hmm.
A big think is required here from Hans. This is a nice move by Ding. Are we seeing c5? I guess
Yeah,
bishop
he's. Mhm.
e3, and things are pretty compact.
Yep.
That rook is all okay. Bishop d5. There's rook e8. You don't want to allow white to just play king b2. King b2. Then your king is safe. Eventually f3 could be loose. Ding needs a good move here. Once again, down 90 seconds.
Yeah, the time is so concerning.
This is where Hans thrives.
Do you play c4?
Well, you can play c4, but I don't like the look of this with the bishop on d4 I'm on. Bishop d4 looks completely game over to me. You can't just allow that bishop to park itself there long term.
So g5
Like, where's the
is
counterplay?
not what
10
I was
seconds, you're
expecting.
getting mated on the g file. Rook takes g7.
Oh my goodness, there's now just rook g7 and bishop check.
King f8, but it's not getting easier.
Yeah, and there's no threats in the position as
There's
well.
no threat.
So
Yeah, that's